Oh, I'm living the good life. I'm not going to lie to you, chat. I am living the good life, mate. So we are not in the Hammers headquarters at the moment. We are in different settings. But I can confirm to you, and just remember, the summer of 2025, Hammers told you first. If you've been following my Instagram from the start of this saga, you will know I told you first. Alexander Isak, no, it's not a false alarm. Go and check Fabrizio if you don't believe me. He is a Liverpool player. It's a here we go. Subject to a medical. Big contract. And he is going to be in Liverpool Red. Hopefully tomorrow we get the announcement along with a little cheeky mark. Hey, I don't mind if I tiddly too. But he is a Liverpool player as we speak, and I am over the moon. This deal is done, and I had to do a video for you guys to discuss how good and how big this is. You don't need me to tell you, but I want to break through in this video, and I'm going to try and do it as quietly as possible because, as I said, I'm not in my flat. There is people sleeping. But to start off with where this saga began to where it is now, I am sure we all just went, we just all took a big sigh of relief. Not only did we beat Newcastle at St James's, not only did we get 3 points today against Arsenal, but we wrap up the day by signing the best striker in the world, and let's call it what it is, that's what he is. I'm not disrespecting Haaland or anybody of the such who gets such numbers, but my type of striker is an Alexander Isak. When we signed Nunes, I wanted Isak, lad. And he'd only scored 6 goals that year, but profiles matter. Ekatike's proven this at the moment. Everyone's saying, oh, he was all talent, no numbers. No, mate. Profile matters. And you can see Ekatike only needs a couple of chances to score, and let me tell you now, Isak can do that in a much more fashionable way. And to have him over the line, to have him in the same team as Wirtz, Salah, Gakpo, Soboslai, Mache, Grav, Kerkez, it's a super team. It's a super team. 3 spendless windows, coming in for 110 record breaking million bid just to be slaughtered by every outlet from the northeast and beyond. Most outlets in the country attempted to vilify Liverpool through this saga. Most people said we never had a chance, but we said, so there's a chance. They said there's a chance. That's what we said. We said, so there's a chance. And it's unbelievable, yeah. I can't believe what I'm saying. And Isaac, here we go, boys. This is absolutely insane. And I'm in bed, I'm knackered. But the deal's done. The deal's wrapped up. The deal is sealed. Alexander Isak joining Liverpool Football Club as we MF and do. And for me, again, it's not just about signing the best striker in the world, which we've done, I think, again, based on attainability, based on profile, I think he's the best. But to get the guy who, behind Salah, had the most goals in the Premier League last season is just unbelievable. Because Mo Salah exists, Isaac doesn't have a golden boot. But don't forget, this is a man who got 23, 24 goals in the league last season, I think. And then on top of that, he won a trophy for Newcastle. So we're getting a player. He knows how to win. He won for Real Sociedad, their first trophy in a while. He won for Newcastle, and now he's joining us. Same if we get Gahey, we're getting an FA Cup winner, a captain, a Premier League proven player. And though they're losing to Grimsby nowadays, this is prime Manchester United type stuff where when you want to continue winning the league, these are the type of signings you make. You sign Dimitar Berbatov and whoever, Javier Hernandez, even though they're not going to come in as a starter. And even just to debunk the whole debacle about, oh, we've got Ekatike, do we actually need Isak with the way he's acting? I can tell the patience was weighing thin on a lot of our supporters who were saying that. Because a lot of supporters was. But do we need Isak? If you're asking me that question, I will honestly answer abso-friggin-lutely. Don't forget what we lost this summer. God bless him, God rest his soul. I wish he was here to see this, but Diogo Jota. Not just the Isak transfer, but the news, the state of the club. A state that he got us into, by the way. Nunes leaving, who, though he was never an amazing starter, he was still someone who contributed to numbers. Diaz saying, we needed Isak. We could not go into a season with just Chiesa and Ekatike as our 2 strikers. So that's another reason why this is huge. And then I'll wrap this up with the saga. Going from stealing Ekatike from Newcastle, which was not true. He was on our data radar for a very, very long time, and he preferred us over Newcastle. And when we saw they were making advancements with Ekatike, we knew it would make our pursuit for Isak a bit more difficult, but we also knew for damn sure that we could get both. The dream that was for Newcastle getting both is now the dream that has been fulfilled for the life of Bird. He is a Liverpool player. Subject to a medical, subject to an official announcement, but the here we go is there. And then to fast forward to the whole debacle about the 110 million bid, being the first club that I think ever has been vilified for bidding for a player. Bearing in mind, the final agreement is 120 million plus 10 mil add-ons, I believe. It's a package of 130. But again, those add-ons will be winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League, so on and so forth. It means if Isak does well and fulfills what we think he can, this 25-year-old Swede, then it's 130. But for me, guys, and I have to say this now, if we had Gahey, I think it all but confirms the league after the start we've had all this. The boost that it's going to give us after the international break. I always shit myself on international breaks, mate. Always. When we get back from them, I think we're going to drop points. But this time, I think we're going to come back from international break with a bit of new life, and I think that's what's going to happen. Not only did Liverpool survive the media sort of slaring and, you know, all the media trying to turn Liverpool into the villain, but we actually got both players. And this is our first window in 3 spenless windows. We had to go through a lot to get here, and don't let people change the narrative on that. Don't forget, this is 15 hard years of self-sustainability, buying to sell, you know, being patient in the market, falling short of key targets, and now we're just in that era where these key targets, they're desperate to join Liverpool. An FA Cup winning captain, desperate to join Liverpool. The guy with the most goals in the Prem bar, Salah, last season, desperate to join Liverpool. You know, Florian Wirtz, interest from Bayern, desperate to join Liverpool. Leone, signing from Parma, desperate to join Liverpool. And that's what matters, is that you can see the infrastructure that's been developed in this football club over the years has become a huge prospect and a huge attraction for these prospects coming in. So for me, well done FSG, well done the data nerds, well done Arnie Slot. Whatever you are offering these players in terms of a role in the squad, even with depth, Gahey's coming in when we've got Kanate, Isak's coming in when we've got Ekatike. Do you understand what I'm saying here? These guys are joining despite having competition in their positions. Combine this with the efficiency of Gakpo, the efficiency of Sobo, you know, the electrifying energy of Kerkez, and even the youth in Rio. The squad is the best shaped I've ever seen it in my life. Ever. So enjoy this. Embrace every moment. Anybody calling us an oil club, let them ignore the context of the 15 years we've been through, because it weren't easy. We went from near bankrupt to this, and it's a good moment, and I'm really grateful that it's done, because now James Romano has fulfilled his summer duties, his summer obligations. I've just done a stream announcing the signing. I thought I'd do a video going into a bit more detail. The details on the contract, not to be known yet as of the time of recording this video, and the intricacies of the deal. From what I know and understand, 120 million plus 10 mil add-ons. Again, subject to us winning stuff, and subject to a medical for it to be fully complete. But the here we go was all I needed, chat, and now I can rest peacefully after a 1-0 win against Arsenal and a little Isak bomba. And I love every single one of you, and let's enjoy this together, alright? Forget the haters, forget the guys who are trying to doubt us online, alright? This is our moment, so let's enjoy it, okay? Keep that smile on your face, because it looks good on you, you know? It makes you look rich. Oh, I'm so happy. Anyway, I love yous. I'll see yous tomorrow, I'm sure. And, yeah, James Romano, over and out, baby. Love yous, see you later.